We want to give a special thank you to all of you folks who've been supporting us this whole time.
For today, we got the Q&A video for you guys, but also we'll be eating somewhere a lot of you guys have been wanting us to go.
We have a lot of questions to go through. We have a lot of great food to show you guys.
For some reason, looking at this, it just makes me think, wow, that's a beautiful plate lunch right there.
I'm telling you guys.
It's in my hometown, Kapahulu. Been eating this since in the womb.
That's a local pro tip for y'all. Aloha foodies, welcome back to the channel. And we did it, guys. 10K, we made it.
Thank you guys so much for all your support. We really appreciate you guys getting us this far. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, just putting our channel out there. It really means a lot to us.
And so for today, we got, as promised, the Q&A video for you guys, but also we'll be eating somewhere a lot of you guys have been wanting us to go.
Highly, highly, highly recommended place. You guys have all been commenting. You guys must go there. Just go, just go. So we are going there today. Stay tuned for the whole episode. We have a lot of questions to go through. We have a lot of great food to show you guys. And yeah, we just wanted to share more of our lives with you. So stay tuned.
If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button right down below.
And help us get to 20K.
Woo, 20K, you already know, we on the way, we coming. But yeah, let's go guys, because we're starving. Got a lot of questions.
Let's go.
Order for Orlando. Finally here, guys, finally here. Finally at 10K, finally at Rainbows. You guys already know you wanted us to try it, so here we are.
We got some Rainbows so that we can show you guys all the Ona grinds that we always get at Rainbows. Also, we want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting us, everyone who's been donating to us, because guess what? We got some new gear, y'all. Do you see this microphone?
Yeah, look at that. It's official. We got fur balls on us.
Wireless microphones, guys. Thank you so much to every single one of you guys who have been contributing to our channel, because we can finally upgrade our equipment. Slowly but surely, we're getting the ball rolling on that kind of stuff. So we really want to say thank you. And look guys, I got myself a slushie.
You know it's iconic when you see the Coke logo and a Rainbows driving cup.
And if you guys didn't know, Rainbows Drive-In is literally an iconic plate lunch place here on Oahu. It's in my hometown, Kapahulu. Been eating this since in the womb of my mom's belly, you know what I mean?
And locals everywhere have been enjoying this since 1961. That's how long they've been around. Still within the same family. They haven't sold it off, so you know you're getting the real deal. Try it out, the original location at Kapahulu. And guys, I don't know about you, but it's always comforting when you see a heavy cardboard box like this. When it's flat and heavy, you know you're in for a good time.
And I got my childhood favorite, loco moco in a bowl. Yeah, if you know, you know.
Yeah, not Simon, loco moco in a bowl.
Ooh.
Unveil the wax paper to enjoy your meal.
For some reason, looking at this, it just makes me think, wow, that's a beautiful plate lunch right there.
I'm telling you guys.
All right, y'all, so it's really windy today, so it's a perfect day to be testing out our brand new microphones. So hopefully you guys can hear us. Hopefully everything's good.
Let's get into it, because this might be a long one, guys.
And I have all the questions here on my phone. Okay.
But first, we're gonna eat. Then you guys know how the food is. If you guys haven't been to Rainbows already, if you guys have, let us know in the comments below. My go-to at Rainbows, mixed plate, guys. Get sauce all over. It's 50 cents extra. That's nothing. Do it, trust me. So I got the terry sauce. You can get gravy too. My personal favorite is terry sauce. So I got terry sauce all over.
Loco moco. What's there to say? It's a bed of rice. On top of that, a hamburger patty, gravy all over, and then a egg on top. Egg of your choice. I choose over easy or sunny side up or whatever, but you can do scrambled. So good. So good.
So guys, a lot going on my plate. So mixed plate comes with boneless fried chicken, terry beef, and breaded mahi-mahi. Oh man, can you ask for any more than that?
The breaded mahi-mahi is my favorite.
Yeah, like it's so good, guys. It's lightly breaded, fresh fish. It's like flaking. Comes with a little side of their tartar sauce. Dip it in.
Oh, that terry sauce all over the rice. So good.
Definitely get with the terry sauce. Terry sauce adds a nice, sweet, savory flavor to the dish. It's really good. That's a local pro tip for y'all.
Oh, so
And yeah,
good.
of course, their mac salad is very simple, very iconic. It's literally just elbow macaroni, mayo, salt, pepper. Very good, very good.
Boneless chicken.
Yeah, I really like their boneless chicken here too. It's very simple. It just tastes like poultry that's breaded and fried, you know? Salt and pepper, like I said, very simple. So that's why you add the sauce, you know, to give it like extra kick of umami. Some people like the regular like loco moco gravy all over. That's fine too. I just prefer the terry sauce.
And guys, we had to get their Rainbow Royale burger. Iconic. That's for Felix. When my parents were lazy to cook or whatever, they'd always pick up rainbows or after the beach or whatever. So this is super nostalgic for me. I'd always order, my personal favorite order was this Loco Moco bowl with a bag of fries and a slush float. Nostalgic. And soggy fries? Where's my soggy gang at?
Oh yeah. You guys in? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try that. It's been a while since we had the Rainbow Royale. So it's very simple, guys. As always, if you're getting a burger, make it a double. I think single patty burgers should be illegal. It should always be a double. So their Rainbow Royale is standard double patty, onion. It's like a deluxe, you know, onion, tomato, lettuce. Couldn't care for the vegetables, but I got it with no tomatoes. And their special yellow sauce. It looks like a tartar sauce, so I guess it's like their rendition of Thousand Island. Sometimes you just want to see that yellow wrapping paper, brown bag full of fries.
Oh, and guys, we also had to get a chili dog. Rainbows is also known for their chili, y'all, and kind of sad because I actually like the Redondo's hot dogs instead, but hey, what are you gonna do? Ooh. I don't know if this is a Hawaii type of thing, but we like to eat chili dogs, or I don't know if this is just my family, but I used to always like to put Redondo's hot dogs in my chili. Let us know, you locals out there, what do you think? Is that all of us, or is it from the mainland? I don't know.
Yeah, Redondo's, if you guys don't know, it's the red wiener.
Yeah, Redondo's for sure, but this is good.
So what we ordered here is what they call a chili boat. It's basically a chili dog with the bun and all. You can also add cheese to it too, but we just got the standard chili dog. So pro tip, if you want a side of chili with your order, get the chili boat. It's only like $4 something extra with your mixed plate. Now you got a mixed plate with a side of chili and a hot dog, instead of getting the chili frank plate, which is like $8. And their chili is no slouch, guys. They make it fresh every day, every morning. They make it from scratch. Oh man, why is it always a monkey paw tree? What's going on? Oh!
You guys saw that firsthand.
What?
We're safe though, because it literally hit the table and not our food. Oh my God, thank God.
What if I had a heart attack just now?
Anyway.
The show must go on. And also order ahead, because at Rainbows, they know that it gets crazy. There's a dedicated window for phone orders. Get in, get out. So one of my favorite things to do, get that boneless chicken with some of that terry glaze on top. Get some chili on it. Do yourself a favor. Just get some of that chili on it. Oh, this bite right here. This is a bite right here. If you locals know, chili on top boneless chicken, the way to go.
I think we should start getting into the questions.
Okay. Sorry.
The first questions, I kind of grouped them by topic. So a lot of people have been asking like how long we've been together, about our wedding. So Nancy H and Patrick K kind of asked us about our wedding. We planned on getting married this year, 2021, but because of COVID and just restrictions, we're not really sure. We were gonna start planning everything in 2020, but because the whole pandemic happened, we kind of gave up on planning. So near future, we have no idea. And guess what, guys? We actually just made our 8th year together.
Wow.
Funny story though, we both forgot.
No, it was crazy, guys, because everything is happening at once. Like, this year has been like very eventful, and a lot of it is thanks to you guys, you know, for being so supportive, you know, always commenting, engaging with us, and you know, we really appreciate that. We're also moving into our newly built high-rise condo in October. So we've also been planning on furniture, and because of COVID, shipments are delayed. It's crazy, guys, a bunch of craziness going on. Yeah, we totally forgot, and then I came home from work, and yeah, Amanda's just like, hey, Facebook just reminded me that it's our anniversary today. I was like, oh, snap, yeah, it is. But yeah, the condo was also another reason why our wedding was delayed. We weren't sure, because it's a newly built, so we weren't sure when the completion date was, and we had to kind of budget around that too.
I mean, we're still budgeting. To be honest, we probably don't even have money for our wedding.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
So.
And also, Paula, she asked that question as well.
Hey, Paula.
She also asked favorite bands and music.
Ooh, that's Amanda's question right there.
Guys, people always say that I was born in the wrong era because growing up, I listened to like variety, like literally anything under the sun I listened to. A lot because of my parents. My mom loves music. She listens to everything and anything. My dad loves Hawaiian music. So I wouldn't say that I'm a musical person because I don't play any instruments whatsoever. I do like to sing, so when karaoke opens back up, I'm really hoping to go back. But I just listen to like anything, pop, rock, R&B, rap, Hawaiian, punk. You guys all know I love my punk music too, so. Oh! Almost died again.
What's going on? Little fun fact, I haven't announced.
Are you gonna say that you're gonna start a band or something?
No. Little fun fact about me, y'all don't know.
Oh.
I used to play the bass for about, I played the bass for 5 years throughout middle school and high school. Unfortunately, not the guitar bass, but the orchestra bass. Primarily, I grew up on R&B and hip hop, a lot of boy band stuff back in the 90s, you know what I mean? Kind of like Amanda, I like a wide range of music as well. Not as wide as hers, primarily R&B and hip hop for me. And the occasional 80s. You gotta have your 80s pop.
Oh
and
yeah,
rock.
like when he's having a bad day, all I gotta do is put on some Hall & Oates and we're good to go.
Yeah, it's actually true. It's hilarious. Amanda just puts on Hall & Oates. It's hilarious, and I don't even realize it. But you know, I start vibing to the beat, and then I forgot that I was angry.
So next questions. This has to do with our jobs.
Ooh.
Angelica N was asking about our day jobs, and also she asked about how we met. If you guys haven't caught that video already, we did talk about how we met in our previous Q&A, so definitely check that out. I'll have it linked down in the description and up in the cards, so definitely check that out first, and then you'll get your answer. But yeah, our day jobs. So I worked in the hotel industry. Or also we talked about this as well in our Q&A, but because we have a lot of new followers, I'll just kind of touch on it. I work in the hotel industry here on Oahu, and yeah, I'm furloughed right now, so right now I'm focusing all my energy on YouTube. So thank you guys for giving me an opportunity to have a full-time job again.
And yeah, a lot of you have been asking what I do for a living since, you know, I'm still working. I'm a radiographer. I work at the hospital. And I also want to shout out to all my fellow radiographers because our job ain't easy. You know, a lot of people think we just push a button and get paid. You know what I'm talking about? We stick together. Yep, that's what I do for a living.
Also, some of you have been asking like where exactly we work. We're not really gonna give out that personal information. If you know, you know, but sorry, we're not gonna broadcast it. The next topic we got asked about was travel, where we travel to, and if we're gonna travel to outer islands. Casey Masterpiece, Luke B, Dr. Sin 7, C Willies 240Z. Yeah, they asked all about travel and outer island stuff. We do want to do an outer island kind of traveling video or traveling series. Right now, outer island travel still requires quarantine. Even though you're fully vaccinated, even though you have a negative COVID test, they're still requiring any Oahu residents going to outer islands to quarantine for 10 days, and also your hospital policy.
Yeah, and every hospital policy is different for their employees, but for us, even after you tested negative and you're fully vaccinated, when you come back, you need to self-quarantine for 5 days and then present another negative COVID test. So it's just a very arduous task if we wanted to just go away, for example, Neighbor Island for like 3 days. just 3 days. But I would have to take a 2-week vacation total to meet the requirements of being able to go back to work. But it'll come, guys. Trust us, it'll come.
We're super open to Outer Island. We'll definitely let you guys know if we do plan to go Outer Island, because I know a lot of you guys live on different islands and you have a lot of suggestions for us, and we're super open to eating local grinds on any island. Actually, anywhere in the world, to be honest. We want to travel, but...
We're true foodies. We just love food. Fry up some monkey pot, I'll eat it.
Ew.
Okay, maybe not that, but...
Oh, and we did mention where we've traveled before in our previous Q&A. And we also got a lot of questions about like what we eat when we're not filming. So Donna L, Minnie C, Stephanie L, Chow Long N, and Jennifer K. You guys all asked what we eat and how often we eat out and all those kind of questions. So on our days off, I usually cook simple dishes just because we're trying to watch just be a little health conscious on the days that we're not filming. So we usually eat like a salad or like roasted vegetables, roasted chicken. We've been doing a lot of salmon.
Introducing a lot of vegetables, clean proteins. That's basically what we do on our days off. And then we both try to work out at least 3 or 4 times a week. Maybe the crazier weeks, just like 2 times, but we try to get in a good workout.
And also we do cook some, like for example, on the days we want to be like really adventurous with our food, we'll make like spaghetti or pasta, or sometimes we'll make like local dishes, like we'll make loco moco at home or chili dog at home.
But healthier versions, like we substitute like turkey, ground turkey instead of ground beef sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, lower sodium, lower cholesterol content stuff.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what we eat on the days that we're not filming. And we do film twice a week. I think there was a question about that as well.
Sometimes even 3.
Oh, and also they asked how much times we eat out. So we do eat out the days that we're filming, obviously, which is twice a week or sometimes 3 times. And on Sundays is usually our errands day. We're trying to be very like...
self-sufficient.
We're trying to grocery shop in the beginning of the week, eat everything in the fridge before we film so that we are not wasting any food. So usually on Sundays, which is our errands day, we'll usually have nothing in the fridge because we've ate it all before we went filming, and then we'd eat out on that day that we're doing the errands, and then kind of meal prep for the beginning of the week until we film again. So yeah, that's kind of like our routine.
With the exception, once in a while, like if a friend's having a birthday or we have a get-togethers once in a while, we don't want to film it and we just want to enjoy the night out.
Now more about the filming and YouTube aspect. We have Mark M and Tehani R. Mark M, shout out to you. Thank you so much. This time you are in the Q&A. So you did mention, or both of you mentioned like challenging parts about YouTube and like establishments kicking us out or being mean and all that kind of stuff.
I feel like we could make a whole video on, the behind the scenes aspect of filming and making a video.
Most challenging part of the YouTube process.
Not eating when we're doing the food B-roll. That's the hardest for me. I mean, we get the food, like most of the time, like we said, we're like running errands or we're doing stuff before we film. We order the food, by then we're like starving, literally. We're not joking in the intros and we're like, let's go because we're starving. We are. Like literally, our stomachs would be arguing with each other like, ah. The food looks good and, we have to control. We have to take nice food pictures for you guys. We know you guys love those B-roll shots. For me, that's the hardest part because it's a lot of willpower. Like sometimes I even get hangry.
I think for me, it's definitely the editing process and the thumbnails, because I pretty much do the editing and the thumbnails. And yes, we do forget to take thumbnails sometimes.
Oh yeah, those are like challenging.
And Tehani also asked if it had like a negative effect on our relationship.
Made us fat.
I think, no. I think if anything, it kind of strengthened our relationship because he always wanted to start a business. This is literally like us starting a business, and I was always against like starting like a restaurant and stuff because that's like a lot of work. So yeah, this is us starting a business together. We're actually, I feel like we're doing fine. What do you guys think? Let us know.
I mean, there's definitely a learning curve. I mean, I can honestly say I am proud of where we've come so far, even though it's not like crazy. Like I am proud of ourselves. Came a long way from our first video.
Oh, and she also asked, has any businesses been mean to us?
Ooh, Tehani. I think we got kicked out twice.
Kicked out twice. We've got talking crap about us behind our back.
Yeah.
But I overheard it, which was like very Like, what the heck? But
Yeah, like crazy. It's like they were nice up front. We were filming. Oh, and we're not gonna mention any of these establishments. We don't want to throw shade at any of them. But yeah, there was one kind of recent too, actually, where we filmed the establishment and they were really nice up front. Like, oh yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting local, da da da. And then as we were walking away, Amanda overheard like one of the, I'm not sure if she's an owner or what did she say? Like, what the F was that? They shoved their cameras in my face.
No, she said, literally, I had a camera in my face.
I thought it was odd. I even had to ask Amanda a couple of times, like, are you sure you didn't misheard that? Because that's just unusual. She was so nice and accommodating prior to that. For the most part in food establishments, we kind of just film the outside or a little bit of the interior. We try not to, get people in frame that don't want to be in frame. So, I mean, it is what it is. We still put the video out.
It's just crazy how people don't want us to help. Every phone nowadays has a camera. So what's the difference between us pulling out a camera and us just filming on our phone, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. And we've been having a lot of questions of how people can donate, how you guys can support us. And the simple question to that is the most easiest free way to support us is just by subscribing to our channel and interacting with us on our videos. So liking, subscribing, commenting, even on our community post, you can comment there as well. That's the easiest way and free way to support us. If you do have the means and you want to donate to us to, like I said, upgrade our equipment or just for us to get better content for you guys, we do always leave our PayPal and our Venmo linked down in the description and in our About Me section. And if you look at the banner too, it's linked up there. So if you guys do feel like you want to support or you want to fund one of our dessert segments or you want to fund one of our food segments, feel free to donate.
No.
But yeah, for Patreon, they do take a cut, which we don't really know how we feel about that.
When we thought of the idea of Patreon, we just felt overwhelmed at the thought of it, considering like I work sometimes even more than 40 hours a week. We don't want to feel like we're shortchanging you guys, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one of the main reasons why we wanted to make it more like a donation process. Like if you want to, you can. There's no obligation. We didn't want to feel like, oh, we're gonna charge you guys a subscription and shortchange you and not upload on Patreon.
Next questions. Family. Some people have been asking about siblings and stuff like that. Terry S and Key Vlogs. Thank you so much for asking about siblings. As you guys know, Yvonne is Felix's younger sister.
Adopted sister.
No. They're related. For me, I have a younger brother and a younger half sister. Shout out to them if they're watching. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and a lot of you guys have been asking about food vloggers that we watch and just other YouTube channels that we love. The obvious ones, we love Mark Wiens, Mikey Chen, Strictly Dumpling, of course. We follow all of their YouTube, and honestly, they were really, really big inspirations to us. And just the way that they describe food, the way that they film is just like literally an inspiration. So we watch them. He also watches who do you watch?
Wow, guys. You guys know we watch Mark Wiens. That was my impersonation of him. I like Sunny Side Up from Best Food Show Review Ever. Best food review show ever. There you go. Yeah, I like watching him. I think he's funny. He's hilarious.
We also like watching people from other countries. Like we like Tabi Eats. They actually commented on one of our videos and I was like seriously fangirling because I love Tabi Eat, especially because they have family and roots in Hawaii. So it's super cool that they commented on one of our videos. But anyway, awesome. They actually commented on one of my videos. Anyway, I like watching Paulo from Tokyo as well. Him and his little cute family. Oh, other YouTube channels that we watch. I also really like Bart and Gio, and I know that they love Hawaii. And y'all, if we could like do a foodie video with them, like take them out to get food or something, I would
pretty cool.
Literally like die. I would die. I love Bart and Gio and their little son Taika.
She would die and it'll just be Bart, Gio, Taika, and Felix.
Oh, I would literally die. I love them. They're such a cute little family.
Worth It on BuzzFeed. I love that show.
Oh yeah, Worth It, BuzzFeed. Yeah, we watch those too.
3 different price points. Yeah.
Eater, we watch Eater.
Oh, First We Feast. They do hot ones challenge. I especially like the burger segment. Those are always interesting. I love burgers, that's why.
Oddly though, I also like watching a lot of van lifers and travel bloggers. I really like watching The Endless Adventure. It's just really like cool to see people living out of a van and just doing like the minimalist kind of lifestyle. Literally, I can make a whole video about all the YouTubers that I watch because I love watching YouTube. Next question. A lot of y'all asked some foodie questions. You guys ready? We have some foodie questions, y'all.
There we go.
Felicia K asked, what would your dream date in Oahu look like? Oddly, I think my dream date would be like something very simple, especially now with the pandemic. We can't really do this anymore, but honestly, just like dinner and a movie. I miss that so much. I miss just going to dinner and then going to a movie and getting my large icy and just eating popcorn at the movies. I honestly miss that.
My dream day would be camping out along the shoreline of a beach so we can eat dinner out of our tent and lie on a hammock or, you know, on the sand and just stare at the night sky. I'm into stargazing. That's like my jam.
And we also got a question from Mora, God of Thunder, about our favorite ramen spot. And guys, I cannot even get into this because it just makes me so sad. Ramen in Hawaii is just so underwhelming compared to Japan.
Like, okay, it's not that bad, guys. That man is over-exaggerating. I mean, okay, ramen in Japan is amazing. I'm not gonna argue with that. It changed our lives, obviously hers, on how we perceive ramen. But I mean, I feel like if you separate it, local Japanese style ramen has its own category. And we have some of our favorites here.
We like Wagaya,
Musashi, or
Menya.
it's called Menya Le Nude now.
Nude's Ramen Bar.
Yeah, Nudes is pretty good. I beat their ramen bowl challenge. When we're really craving the ramen, those are some of the places we go to.
And I also like Gomate, very simple.
Oh yeah, gomate. That's more like Chinese style though.
Yeah.
Tantan ramen.
Tantan man, yeah, I like Tantan.
We'll do a ramen video soon.
Where should we eat first straight from the airport? That's a really good question. To be honest, depending on what you're craving, like usually, like for me, I'm trying to think like when I land in Hawaii straight from a vacation, what do I crave? To be honest, I'd probably crave like a local moco or something. From Rainbows. Their local moco, man. Can't beat it. Oh, Brian R asked it. Yeah, sorry.
That's a good question, Brian. For me, it would probably be, like Amanda said, some kind of plate lunch. I'd have to say, maybe Alicia's, you know, because you get a little bit of everything, the poke, the meats. I'm confused what time of day it is.
If the world was coming to an end tomorrow, what would be your last meal? Question from the Jar Foundation.
That's a hard one.
I think maybe sushi.
What?
Or like something really heavy that would make me feel really sick so that tomorrow if I die, I'd be fine. Ooh, like a lot of ramen.
So your last meal is gonna be LA Nudes Ramen Challenge?
Wagyu, Kobe steak. Oh, that sounds amazing.
For me, it'll probably be a tie between y'all. Like Amanda said, a nice, good, crispy on the outside, seared piece of ribeye. Oh, with all the fixings. Or like a really juicy smash burger where it's crispy on the outside, juicy and fatty on the inside. Oh man, it's gotta be one of those for me.
Guys, I think my feet are getting bit by ants.
Is that what it is? I thought I was like getting numb from sitting too long.
Next question was from Top Flight Family. Stay tuned, y'all. We have a collab coming up.
Oh yeah, shout outs to Carmen, Serge, Sean and Ella.
They asked, what's your first memory of eating something where you're like, damn, AKA, what's the moment when you became a foodie? That's a kind of hard question.
So when was my first man moment? Oh.
I would say for me, honestly, growing up, I've had a lot of like really great chefs in my family. And honestly, my family eats good. That's why none of us are small, okay? We're like big people. Growing up, my grandma, my uncles, aunties, they all cook awesome food. My dad is a trained chef.
I can attest to that at their family potlucks. The food is really good.
And also, my family, because we're American, we eat like a lot of different things. Like we don't really eat too many ethnic dishes. Like sometimes my family would make like, you know, local Chinese, local Japanese kind of food. But other than that, we eat a wide variety of food. Like growing up, my family always introduced us to like all kinds of food. Indian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Italian.
I think I introduced you to Vietnamese.
You know what's really funny? I don't even think I've told him before, but growing up, my grandma would always take us to Chinatown because my grandma was like Chinese, but she would always take us to Chinatown and she'd always try to feed me pho. And I was like, I hate this. But yeah, she would always try to feed me pho and I never liked it. But I grown to like it now. Yeah, what about you?
It's a really hard question, guys. I wouldn't say the first, but every time we travel and we eat something new, you know, that's not from here locally, man, that's just like the best moment. Like, we would travel for food, seriously.
Honestly, we plan our whole trip around food.
Like, oh, we gotta try this spot. So if we're eating here, what is there to do in that area, you know? Like,
until we become hungry so we can eat again.
yeah, and what's the next adjacent must-try place we gotta go? So that's basically sums up how our trip goes. But some of the, like, you know, honorable mentions, we were in San Fran and we ate at this Chopino place, but they were known for their seafood Chopino, and it was amazing. And then Vietnam too, like when we go with my family, they always take us to amazing places, like just random stuff. Like there would be like a street vendor, like some small frail lady pushing a food cart, but she only makes one type of dish. Amazing.
And guys, if you're interested, we actually did try to start food vlogging back then, which was, I believe, 2015. I do have some uncovered top secret footage.
Oh no.
If you guys want to see it, let me know down in the description because we got some footage.
They're
It's
terrible.
It is cringe. I'm sure it's cringe, but yeah, we have some you want to see.
It ain't even YouTube. That thing is like YouTube.
But yeah, we have some awesome story times about Vietnam in our travels. So if you guys want to know or you want to see, just leave it in the comments. Let us know.
Or Japan. Oh, the first time we had Kobe beef in Kobe, that was like a wow moment.
And we didn't even get to the dessert yet. This guy is still eating. Oh my goodness.
Woo, Team Soggy Fry.
Oh, I got bit by an ant, I believe. And guys, we could not skip on the dessert.
You know we didn't forget about you dessert segment lovers. Apple crumble from Rainbow Drive-In. Simple pleasures. Sanitize so we can get to eat it. Yeah, this one's a little intricate pleasure. Apple crumb cake.
Wow, taste some spices. Ooh, and there's even like pecans. Ooh. Nuts in our
nice.
dessert.
It's very cinnamon crumbly. Cinnamon crumbly. Spiced
good.
apple. Yeah. I like the generous slices of apples on there. Oh, good. I just realized I never had a sip of your slush that you finished.
That apple is very
It's really tart.
flavorful. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it has a nice apple chew to it without being overly mushy. And then the crumble on top just makes it. It's like nice and flaky, gives it some like crunch, and also the pecans, I think, or walnuts in there. I do see some
It's like
oatmeal
oats.
too.
Yeah, toasted oats.
It's so good. This is literally like a local kind of way to make it, I feel like, because my auntie always makes it like this. I don't know, maybe not. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for joining us on today's video. We want to give a special thank you to all of you folks who've been supporting us this whole time.
And really being with us from the beginning. I mean, I know some of you comment, you know, down below like, oh, you know, it was good to see you guys at 10. When I first subscribed, you guys were only at 200 subscribers and stuff. And it's just like a reminder of how crazy this journey has been. And it's hasn't even been a year yet, you know?
I know. Thank you guys so much. We really could not have gotten to 10K without your support, without your help, without your kindness, generosity. Again, we want to say thank you from the very bottom of our heart. It really means a lot to us.
And of course, we have a lot choke, that's what the locals say. We have choke content coming for you guys in the near future. I mean, it's too much to say, but
Like we want to do like at-home cooking videos. We want to show you more of our life.
travel videos.
Yeah, we have so many ideas and so many things that we want to do with this channel. So Stay along for the ride.
Stay subscribed.
Come along with us for all of our adventures, foodie adventures, travel adventures, at-home adventures. We do want to take you guys along with us on like our journey as new homeowners.
Oh yeah.
At the end of this year, we want to take you guys along for everything. So
Let us
stay
know which
tuned.
one of those sounds the most interesting to you. Give us a head start so we can start brainstorming. But anyway guys, this video has been pretty long and we're very excited to make this video for you guys.
Thank you again so much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like our Q&As. And thank you again so much. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
All right, take it easy.
Bye guys.